Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to apparently my computer can't handle having Balan and YouTube open at the same time day. But yeah, hello. Welcome to stream. Welcome in Sage and Josh and Trum and I thought I saw somebody else. Oh, Pokemon Community Game doesn't count. As well as any lurkers. But yeah, hello. Unacceptable! And welcome, Smage. I don't know what's unacceptable, but you know, I'm doing my best. Yeah, we lost AA Ron. It's terrible news. But yeah, hello, welcome to stream, everybody. It is Josh's birthday. Yeah, Smage, I learned it from you. Take that, you cutie. But yeah, we're going to be getting back into Balan in just a moment. So, let's kill the background music. Let's get back to the Balan music. Those both start with the B, so it kind of counts. And yeah. Okay. So we're going to start today with, if I can get it right, the first out of bounds trick. It's a fiddly jump. Sage, you don't have to choose between one or the other. I have not looked at the Stalker stuff. I will, Smage. Thank you for the reminder. So. Oh, wait. I stopped streaming. So it forgot what costumes I was wearing. Fine. So, first and most important costume at the moment is Double Jumper. We are also going to need Air Cat. And just because it's what we would have had, but we don't actually need it, is Guardian Bird. Sanic, yes. No, Smage, I don't know if I've streamed shooters before. I mean, other than Fortnite, which barely counts. But I intend to play Half-Life, both of them. So, you know, I have no problem with shooters. So, previously, this area was actually one of the slowest parts of the game. Because you had to get a costume which is a one-time use and is otherwise useless and is very slow. But this is the part I have to get right. Yes! Out of bounds tricks, my beloved. And this completely bypasses the slow thing. I completely agree. Smage. I think Half-Life 1 is the superior game by almost every measure. That trick is super easy to pull off, actually, which is neat. Come on. Why are you giving me problems, game? For some of these, I think you kind of have to jump away from the wall. You know what? It's not the Alex or the friendly Vortigons that I think are the problem with Half-Life 2. I think the problem with Half-Life 2 is set pieces. I also think the game doesn't quite know what it wants to be. Now, there is a quicker way up there. Oh yeah, And it's not that. Yeah, it does kind of feel unfinished. I think what Half-Life 1 nails so well that Half-Life 2 loses is isolation. Half-Life 1, you feel like you are alone. Half-Life 2, you kind of have that, but you're outside. It doesn't feel as oppressive. Which, I mean, it's meant to feel oppressive. Anyway, another opportunity to try this, to practice this trick. Yeah, every time I think about Half-Life 1, I forget about the awful final level. Hello, Stealth. Oh, am I still deafened in chat? I am. Hello. Hello, Andrew.
Hello.
It's my friend. Everybody, it's my friend, Stealth.
How goes it?
Well, I'm practicing the first out-of-bounds trick. And I messed it up that time. It's kind of fiddly because you have to jump way later than you think you do. Stabs isn't a bot. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. Go on.
This is all the information I have at this time.
Shit.
My spokesperson will contact the media later. I mean, that's valid, Smage. There's a lot of good in Half-Life 2. I just personally think Half-Life 1 is better. And I recognize that's a niche opinion. I also think Terminator 1 is better than Terminator 2. And before anyone says anything, yes, I am allowed to be wrong. Go. Oh, camera, please.
Oh!
Yes?
No, now I'm just looking at where you're at.
Yeah. I'm glitching my way through a very slow door. Now, there's a statue there. Ugh. Heck. Go. A bit better. That is the first of a handful of out-of-bounds tricks. And the least interesting of them, let me tell you. I'm not a big fan of Shrek 2, but then again, I'm not a big fan of Shrek 1, so, you know.
I don't remember the plot of the second one.
I think I only saw the second one once, so same.
I think there's something like involving Prince Charming and like a fairy godmother, but it's mostly gone.
Isn't there a buff human Shrek?
I don't know if he's buff, but there's certainly human Shrek.
Did I miss a statue here? Give me a second, I'm gonna check the speedrun. I feel like I missed a statue. But yeah, I'm pleased with this little out-of-bounds trick. Given how easy it is, but also, frankly, how weird it looks. Okay, so that's our first statue. I feel like I should be at 42 now. Well, no, that's not necessarily true. I am at 42. I want to make sure that that is correct at this point. I'm about to fight the boss, who will give me another 3 if I do it perfectly. Which is not too difficult. Hey, you hop here. What?
The first Shrek was a good time.
I don't like it. I liked
It's
it when
okay.
I was 13. Okay, no, I'm doing this just fine at this point. Through... okay, I think I only get one more statue in this level. Sorry, I know it's not exciting to watch me, like, not play the game and just watch someone else play it. Okay, cool. So, rest of this level is actually pretty straightforward. Hey, you know what? Fine is a very good description of Shrek. You want to tell me in chat about the sort of thing I can experience in Stalker? You snuck up on a camp that had 3 enemies in it. You had a disguise on of an allied faction of theirs. You scouted around the perimeter, figured out what you were dealing with, and then you hid in a house, shot one in the back of the head with a silenced pistol, then crept back further into the house. The guy's friends started looking through the house. Yeah, Trom, that's what's happening. Also, Sage, I did not use the word fuckable. You used the word fuckable to describe human Shrek. I said buff.
I put him closer to like stocky.
I've never had the timing on that not work out. That's super frustrating.
I'm not
You're
proud
not,
of it, but
you're not anti-stocky.
if my memory is correct, I'm kind of with Sage on this one. I'm super not proud of it.
You shouldn't be proud of it. I also like stuff. That is very funny, Smage. You're selling me on the experience. Oh yeah, that's the girl who finds a kitten. The kitten gets run over by a car, and Balan just straight up resurrects the kitten.
As he should.
I'm just gonna pause this quickly to watch this boss fight. Also, just a reminder, this game has fucking amazing music, which it does not deserve. Oh! Apparently I should be at 60 frames per second now. This is the moment. I don't know why this is the moment that I should switch, but apparently it is. Okay, I'm at 43. That should be. As I said, I know watching me watch someone else is not the most exciting thing.
I mean, it's all in the name of practice.
Eh. Okay.
I like when people leaving messages in Souls games aren't being dicks and lying about it.
Yeah. Actually, like, I 100% agree with you, because it's so easy for them to be as dick that it's nice when they're not. This is not ideal. Although part of it is because I was figuring stuff out. Yeah, I'm legit going to restart this fight.
I'm playing Old Circle. Ow.
I didn't know Stealth was into gilfs and their old circles.
It depends on the gilf.
Okay, so let's hear your gilf brushes.
I'm gonna have to think on it because it's just like nothing comes immediately to mind. But I'm more in the headspace like I could be convinced.
That is valid.
Aw, Cresselia escaped.
Yeah, that wasn't perfect by any means, but it did the job. Yeah, that's a boss fight I still need to practice, but that was adequate. Smage, are you going to demand that from now on we pronounce it Jilf for that reason? Very exciting, Sage. Okay. So I honestly, Kai's run is fucking incredible. Can I actually get a shout out in chat for Kyrone? Kyrrone. Simply because that's what I'm using as the basis for my speedrun. And frankly, he's been a very welcoming guy whenever I've been in his chat. Now this is going to require some carefulness on my part. Let's see if I can pull this off. Kyrrone. 2 R's. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Smage, are you referencing Jive? Because if you're referencing Jive, I'm going to be very proud of you. Because not many people know about Jive, the only correct pronunciation. Neat. I'm very proud of you, the only other PBS Idea Channel viewer. Yeah. Mike's done a lot of other stuff, but PBS Idea Channel was peak internet. Okay, so this is... Okay, so we get that. And then we just skip the whole rest of the level, again.
Nice.
Like, honestly, World 4 barely exists in speedrun, and it's fantastic. I saw that, Shadow Mage, I saw that, like, a person came into the room, saw you, backed out, and then you changed position, and then they went to look for where you were, but since you changed position, you got to shoot them in the head again. Honestly, Smage, yeah, it's a very easy skip. Oh, there was a final part? Okay, once again. This is slightly different to the way I previously did it. So I just want to brush up. Interestingly, it's worth noting this version of the 4-2 skip is also easier than the supposedly easy strategy that I had previously used. So that's interesting. Because the one I used previously, while this is more difficult, what leads up to it was easier. But as a result of that, you didn't have Air Cat, which just makes this a fucking breeze. Okay, so bop him on the nose. Then okay. Wait for the fans, bop him on the nose again. Get that, even though we're not going to use it yet. We'll need it in World 7, I believe. God, why is this music actually good? I mean, yeah, it's what Sage said. We deserve something good from this game. The final bandit came in, pointed at the box, as they thought you were there, but you changed position again. They shot at the box, and then you shot them in the back of the head. God, that's amazing, Smage. Also, my tummy hurts.
Oh. This is less fun news.
I mean, I also deserve it.
I don't... like, how?
I ate a bunch of chocolate-covered sponge toffee, and I mean a bunch.
Okay.
That's why my tummy deserves to hurt, because that is what made my tummy hurt.
I don't think that... I don't agree with that.
Also, I did something a little bit wrong that is going to cause me some problems. Like, minor problems, but nevertheless.
We found some neat new armor.
Neat. You're neat new armor. Not the cleanest fight in the world, but that's honestly not the most difficult.
It's got better magic resistance and it looks pretty.
I like both of those things. Oh no, the consequences of my own actions.
Oh no.
What malicious god made a world where actions have consequences? Chat, enjoy vibing while I see what comes next.
So,
I've got a funny feeling it's 7-1 or 7-2. Yes, Stealth?
oh, I was gonna say, so going back to what Sage was saying earlier about getting Dark Souls for, as a gift, that
Yeah.
that's a good one to start with. Just like, I put it like sort of squarely in the middle.
Yeah. I feel like because Dark Souls is so fundamental to the whole thing, it's a very good place to start.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to Dark Souls 2, our opinions differ greatly.
Yes. And I accept... Here's the thing. I even accept that I'm wrong. So there is going to be
I will fight you. When and where.
Why? I'm allowed to be wrong about things.
Okay, no. It is Shadow Mage.
Oh, I didn't see what Shadow Mage said. Okay. So, there is one very sketchy jump coming. Shadow Mage, I also like Dark Souls 2, because Dark Souls 2 has this really innovative thing called a tutorial. Which, you know, instead of just dumping you into a boss fight. I like Dark Souls 2. I think there's a lot of good in Dark Souls 2.
But yeah, I didn't say the game was all bad. I enjoyed a good amount of stuff in that. But like, it is not as enjoyable an experience to me as the other Dark Souls games are.
Also, yeah, it really does pull off that feeling very well, Smith. So this would not be in the speedrun, but I fucked up my statues a little bit.
Yes, so. Age, just become a Giga Chad.
Okay. So I will say in Giga Chad talk, all Unga no Bunga, going super strength in Dark Souls 2, wielding a great sword and a great shield, and just being unkillable was so much fun. Okay. That is valid, Smage. Yes?
No, just the idea of it, just how powerful it is. Like,
okay.
Fully naked,
okay.
No armor, just 2 clubs, just like, Unga.
Chat, are you all ready for me to get this first time? Chat, you didn't believe in me. I would have got that full time if you first time if you believed in me. All jokes aside, I don't think the mega tapping was the solution there. Also, can I practice the... No, fence jump was not happening because I just fucked it up. Although that's such a minor time save. It's like a second over the... 2 seconds because you do it twice. Thank you, Chris. It's not your fault. Naked and with the cestus. That is certainly a decision to make. This is like the easiest cheap strat because you're not supposed... That's not how you're supposed to get to that statue, like, at all. Oh. Oh, that was close. Someone catch the Cramorant. Aw, Sage believes so much they're queefing for me. I said what I said. I don't even know who Fume Knight is. So, you know. Also, I'm not judging you, Shadow Mage. Why would I judge you? You agree with me that Dark Souls 2 is good. Like, nobody else does. Oh, I never did the Dark Souls 2 DLC, so...
It's kinda miserable.
Dark Souls? What? You didn't need to tell me that it's miserable.
Yeah, but there's like fun miserable and miserable miserable.
That's true, but... I just want to check. Does he go from the higher level? Perchance? Perhaps? Mayhaps? May chance?
Nobody caught my stupid duck son.
Duck song?
Yeah. My dumbass bird.
I don't know anything about your bird. I'm so confused.
Nobody caught him.
Oh, Cramorant.
Yeah. He got no thoughts.
So close.
Just like his father.
Yeah, Stealth. You could have caught duck. I almost said catched because you know, brain's gonna brain. Hey, fence skip. As I said, that's like a 1 second skip over the entire run. And it's not really worth practicing. Sage, I'm gonna take like one of those weird TikTok hot takes and claim that thinking is a fundamentally capitalist idea because thoughts are private, and so only no thoughts is the true socialist way to do it. Hi, WoW. Thank you for the luck. I very much appreciate it. Yes! Oh, I'm so pleased with that. I didn't pick up a key. There's the key. Okay. That's also valid, Smage. Frost Fairy is a game you, Emma was just vibing there for a while. She just did a big ol' spin. Frost Fairy is basically a complete replacement for Aircat. It's just better Aircat. It can get the same kind of distances. Trying to time this one out is a bit fiddly for me, so I'm going to take the safer route. And fall, and fall, and fall. Have a safe drive. Thanks for popping in. I will say, Dark Souls 2, while being, I think, very good, has the single worst Dark Souls boss. I can't remember what his name is, but it's, you know, it's the fire demon in the fire castle. You know, the one with zero creativity involved. So this is actually terrible practice for what I want to do. But it's probably a good indication of... No, I actually struggle with the Frost Fairy as well. You know, the final boss of Bowser's Castle. The fire demon, half submerged in lava, using slow, heavily telegraphed attacks. Iron King, yeah. Who is somehow distinct from the old Iron King, because, you know, fuck people's ability to remember. Are they in Dark Souls 2, Sabs? Keep in mind, I haven't played any of the DLC. Okay, let's try this again with Aircat. Oh, nice. My bitrate just decided to no.
Your bitrate? More like your bitrate.
You know, just because you're right doesn't mean you have to say it. Two of a boss that you've already fought. Neat. Okay. Let's try this again. Damn it. This is going to be a really tough one. So I've heard, Chris. I'm very much excited to be reamed by Sif when I return to Dark Souls later this year.
Sif isn't like, I don't think that they're suggesting Sif is difficult.
But I'm pretty sure Sif is difficult. But look, I do know that there are lore reasons that Sif is not great. Because it's very sad. Pider, hello! Also, can I just say, I really appreciate the monumental support for what I worry is not, like, the most exciting content. Something went very wrong there with my jump. Which I don't think was entirely my fault. I blame Balan. Sabs, how could you be so nice to me? Also, that's very sweet, Sage. Come on, practice my fence skip. I did not skip the fence, which is the opposite of what I wanted. Oh, heck you, game. So yeah. Fun fact, when I get back to Dark Souls, I'm actually going to have to restart because the Prepare to Die edition has been completely deprecated. So I don't even get to start from, you know, having beaten Bumblefucking Thundercunt. I need to get there and beat them again. Yeah, Sage has decided that chaos is the way back into my heart. And they're not wrong. It does work, but there's... What is happening there? I'm not getting any hype. All of the online features are deprecated. And I would like people to be able to assist me when I do badly. Sage, you can be a hero and a boring guy. Goku would like a talk. Josh, I think it was probably a case of it honestly just wasn't worth it, because I imagine it must have been quite a big thing. No, I said smage, not sage. Or at least I meant to. I fully accept that that could have been a pig's brain doesn't work moment. I think I'm tapping too fast, weirdly. Thank you, Piter. Sage, we're all old around here. I'm not coyote jumping because I'm a dingus, because I forget this game has physics straight out of a Wile E. Coyote cartoon. You know what? I'm just gonna stop trying to do the fence jump. It's not doing me any favors. Yeah, it was a pretty janky port to begin with, so just encourage people to buy the remaster, make an extra $60 off it. Okay, now let's try this, but with more doing it right. There we go! Oh, lovely. What is with this area? Spider, thank you for the gifted sub to Sage. I am loving that this is apparently a thing. So I'm going to attempt to take the slightly easier path here. And wait for this to go up. Get that. This is the wrong way. Oh my lord, what am I... Ooh, chat. I done frunked. I frumped up, chat. I straight up fringled it. Man, Geodude's such a cool Pokemon. Sage, I don't know what that means. Honestly, Smage, I'm shocked that Bloodborne still hasn't come to PC. Only thing I want to change is I want to go back to Aircat. Because if I'm dying, I might as well get in some practice, right? That one's easy to get. Make sure I pick up the key on the way. And then Coyote jump to get the extra distance necessary to do that. and Frost Fairy. Okay. Now, where do we go after this? By the way, it is worth noting, we have still collected, at this point, 3 costumes that we haven't used yet. The tiny mouse guy, we collected. Elastomer string we collected, and then finally we collected, but again have not yet used, the soaring sheep. Now, soaring sheep we'll see soon. Elastomer string and mouse I hope we'll see today. Okay, so from here, we wait till we're high up. And then we come over here, bizarrely. No, this is such a tough one. Let me watch how he does it from here. Because basically we wanted to get on top of that gate and just save ourselves some trouble from there. Ew. Even as someone who likes Pilk, Pilk Shake sounds awful. I'm sorry, Sage. You have to change your name to Wintry Taint now.
They call me Mr.
Malu!
Pain.
Hello! Thank you for the raid, cutie. What were you playing? Because for some reason, the shoutout doesn't actually say what you were playing. Have they changed that functionality? Oh, different shoutout. Dungeons of Ether. There was a game with a similar name a while back. I don't know if it's related. Rivals of Ether. Is it related? It's true, the Raiders are incredibly cute. Oh, they just bounce you. They don't actually hurt you. That's good to know. Okay, so that just keeps working. Ah, so they're doing the Shovel Knight Dig thing to it. That's neat and smart. Ooh, okay, I saved that one. Yeah, take this a little bit slower. Damn it. Can I... Nope, that's... I was hoping I could double jump on top of there if I messed up. That looks like it's just going to be a very tough bit of timing. And if there's a tough bit of timing, the answer is probably coyote time, isn't it? That's how this game works. If you can't get quite far enough, that's because you haven't coyote timed. Also, Malu, if you can provide a picture of big beefy gay man, I'm sure Sage would be very pleased. You know what? I'm just gonna keep practicing this while the game's giving me the opportunity. Now, I'll acknowledge, when I say the game is giving me the opportunity, what I mean is, as long as I'm fucking up, I might as well gain something from it. Damn it, I need that key. There we go. Go. And Frost Fairy. I've got so many Frost Fairies now. You know, there aren't a lot of good armadillos in fiction. Chat, I fell. Chat, I don't know if you noticed, but I fell. Oh, neat. There was a character called Slade in Shining Force 2. He was a rat ninja. Well, he started out as a rat thief, but he became a rat ninja, and that's all that matters. I've been getting that right all this time. I'm so glad I added fuck word as one of my BTTV emotes. It's a good one. I've got a lot of practicing to do, which, I mean, I knew that up front. But it can get a little frustrating. That's interesting, Sage, and makes me feel a bit better. Ooh. So, I see the words Fox Girl with Hero Complex. And my brain immediately goes, must protect. But also, I bet she's cute as heck. Nope, I did that wrong. I can tell you right. No! I did it right. What? Hey, get that. Just cannot get up there. I want to see if there is a way to to double jump this. Oh! Hey, chat. Thoughts on physics? Because, you know, I personally have some thoughts on physics. And it's good to know that my piss babies don't care about gravity either. Anyway, it is very good to know that I can double jump up to the top of that gate, and that falling that close to the gate doesn't trigger the cutscene. So that's very good. I went too far. Sage, you're not a piss baby. You're my little cum plum. Get it right. I'm sorry, Saps. Okay. So that's gonna take practice, but I'm very pleased that I found I think, a better, safer solution, which is get to the gate and then double jump up on top of it. Which is going to be slower than Kai's method, but I'm not going for world record. He does it in 1 hour and 1 minute. My estimate is 2 hours. I have space for a few little, for things not being as efficient. Okay. So now this is 7-2 that I'm going to next. So I'm just watching the start of 7-2. By the way, I'm thinking of adding some Balan Wonderworld music to my my background playlist, because I feel like both for starting soon and for things like GeoGuessr, a lot of this music is actually really good background music. Okay, let's start with that. Wait, let me see the poll. I unfortunately do know the word Blumpkin, but every time I hear it, I don't feel bad, because all I think of is the Monster Hunter item, the Bumble Pumpkin, or I think that's what it's called. Also my... Oh, Stealth's muted. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure Stealth hadn't, like, accidentally disconnected and didn't know. This is what I'm saying, Malu. I said it in Oki's Discord. All NPCs in all games should be romanceable. Sage, please don't do that. The word sounds cute, but I don't want to be anybody's Blumpkin. Holy fuck, Buttspot is on a rampage today. Blue Pumpkin, I can accept, and we'll know what it means, but it won't make the rest of chat so angry. No, And then it went worse again, Sage. And mean, you can call me your little Blumpkin, because I call you my little Count Plum. That little technique I did there where you spin around with Frost Fairy is appropriately called pirouetting. And it's a good way to get some height with Frost Fairy. Because Frost Fairy only ascends while moving. So if you just hold A in place, you don't actually go up. But if you pirouette, you do go up. Okay, this should theoretically be much easier than when I tried to do it with the sheep. Oh, it's so much easier to get over here. Oh, doing this with the sheep, which was the old world record path, is just fucking impossible. Just want to make sure. I feel like I missed a... statue. Which statue did I miss? I mean, I'm hoping the answer is none. But I do have a slight concern. Although I will say, that went really well. The previous method that I'd found did not involve using Frost Fairy on this level. It involved using Soaring Sheep, which can get distance, as we're about to see, in, I think, its only use. It can get distance, but it's not very good at height. And so... yeah, we're about to see, I believe, Soaring Sheep's only use in this speedrun. You cannot, Sage. Okay, so I don't seem to have missed anything at this point. And with rapid tapping, you can get absurd distance with the sheep. You'll notice that I'm barely falling at all. You only fall with the sheep when it's inflated, and if you do rapid tapping, you're basically never fully inflated. So, yeah, it's genuinely one of the easiest ways to get absurd distance. You rarely need that kind of distance, but in that one case, it helps a lot. Go on, do your poundies. Well, Sage, there's always Old Reliable that I'm using the two-finger tap method. Okay, now we can bypass this gate. Like that. There's gotta be a way back up there. There we go, okay. That's gonna take quite a bit of practice. But it allows us to get that. I'm actually going to save myself some trouble by just doing that. Hi, Kyostar. I'm sorry. Since when do I not follow Kyostar? What the heck is this? That's bizarre. Okay. So 7-2 is actually a really straightforward stage. And apart from the use of the Frost Fairy as opposed to Soaring Sheep, it's pretty much identical to the previous run I did. Which, yes, I recognize. Probably nobody remembers, and I don't expect anybody to remember. But yeah, it's a pretty straightforward run. Thing I want to do now, I think the next one is 9-2, which is... There are some risky jumps in 9-2. So I'm a little bit worried about these. At least using the route that Kai uses. Okay, let's just start with that. Don't go crazy. It's not a matter of required kill. They are deserved. Yeah, any percent kill. Although this is, I think, quite clearly from how long I took to go between levels, this is not. No, don't make me feed piss to the babies. Stealth, you are muted. Uh, 9-2. There we go. Yeah, Kyo. What I'm doing is the Watch, which is no longer a stream team but is still a community, is having a speedrunning event on I think it's the 25th, 26th of March. And I have, for some reason, decided to play this. +1 food? Neat. Anyway, are you ready once again to play as little as possible of a level? It's not quite to the point that that World 4 was. Okay. That is a relatively easy one. Wait. Don't. Do I have to go through that window? Have you considered, Sage? Have Chip? Oh, it is. I thoroughly dislike that. Oh yeah, butter-basted steak is the way to go. This is practice, this is practice, this is practice. Don't feel bad if you fuck up during practice, because it's practice. Point of practice is to fuck up until you don't. Look, I am glad I got to show off one fun out-of-bounds trick already. Because the skips for 4-1 and 4-2, fun as they are not technically out-of-bounds skips. They're just fucking around with weird stuff. But the 6-1 skip is a full out-of-bounds skip, and still does not even come close to what we do in World 12, I believe it is, and World 9, both of which I'm very excited for. Okay, get that. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now, here's the part I'm not looking forward to. The Chip Zone, sponsored by Frito-Lay's. Oh, that's just nasty. Hi, you're a psychopath. I hope you know that. Yeah, I wasn't kidding. You just go through the window. Okay. Honestly, 9-2 is not bad. So yeah, World 10 and World 12 have the most egregious examples of out-of-bouncing. And yeah, we're about halfway through stream, so there's a reasonable chance I will get to practice at least one of them. But what I don't get to practice today, I'll just get to practice on my next stream, because with a speedrunning event coming up in now, I think exactly, just on 3 weeks, I need to get a lot of practice in. And I think 3 weeks of streams, plus maybe 1 or 2 non-stream ones, will put me in an okay position. Now, I'm going into 9-1 now, which is going to be the first place that I strongly break away from the world record run. Because I'm just going to tell you, I cannot do what he does. I've tried it, but you know, fuck it, this is practice. This is practice. Maybe I can do what he... Maybe I can do the he moves like they do thing. Because I'm just watching this, and I want to make it clear that it's insane. The thing I'm going to try is not normal. Kyo, in the panel under stream, you should be able to... once you give it permission, you should be able to go to a shop and buy Pokeballs. Or you can use exclamation Poke Shop, I believe. Although I do appreciate the command !balls. Thank you, Sabs. I'll hydrate and sit up. Oh, not at all what I meant to do, but sure. No. So first things first. Oh, I can do that. That's a really easy little skip. What? So, So, I paused during the transition to a death screen, but it left the whole screen white. Oh, this game is just... Honestly, it's a joy. It's so bad. That's really good, Kyo. Yeah. I still have a few charity incentives left to do as well. Including Dark Souls. Okay. So... that is the train. You use the train, shockingly, to interact with train tracks. However, if you look at that second set... so this first set is just like a U-shape with the lights on it. The second one is that U-shape with the lights on it and, like, scaffolding underneath it. You can stand on the scaffolding. Which means that you can avoid getting the train. I don't think I'm going to avoid getting the train. This will be a several minute loss compared to the world record. And you know what? I will say this. If I can nail the rest of the run, then I will try to learn this trick. Honestly, Sabs, that is entirely in character for Sage. And my question here is, where's his key? Oh, the key was back there. Okay, so this is... yeah, this will probably be a few minutes of time loss compared to the world record route. But as somebody not going for the world record, I can accept that. Oh, poop. Yeah, that wasn't the intention, but sure. Oh, come on. Chat, controversial opinion. This game is maybe not amazing. What bad word did I say, Sage? Did I say frunk again? Frutals. P word? Did I call the game a pussy? Because A, that's not a particularly bad word anymore. And secondly, that's way too complimentary for this game. That's more like it. Like, genuinely, what P word did I say? Okay. There is a probably 30-second time save there that I failed to get. But it's pretty minor. Oh, poo. Yes. So yeah, this is... this is a time loss of probably a couple of minutes. Man, I really hope the game doesn't do this shit when I'm actually trying to do a speedrun. Because as endearing as it is, when the characters just have a little spin, so... No. I'm gonna do this the safe way. Is the safe way quick? No. But it is something I feel confident in my ability to actually do. Which kind of goes a long way. I missed something very important. I would have been one statue short. Yeah, have your rainbow CBD gummies. It's worth noting, as far as I'm aware, this does nothing. Which is a common theme in this game. For example, the Tower of Tims does nothing.
You see this eye-catching thing that the game is directly drawing your attention to? Yeah, no, it has no actual consequence to you, the player.
Correct.
That button.
Much like the Tower of Tims, which is literally like a sub-quest within the game. Unlock various levels of the Tower of Tims. What does it do? I'm sorry, why do you have to ask these hurtful questions? This is very disorienting the first time you do it. Okay,
Oh,
now
no
for...
more Rainbow Road.
Now for... I'm not going to say the worst boss. But the boss with the single worst segment for me. Salus in Arena. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this in time. Fuck.
You know what? You know what I love about about Soulsborne games?
Yeah?
Whenever you're targeting an enemy, and you're like one hit away from killing them, and they're like the big issue,
Yeah?
and the game just decides, you meant to target that other one, right?
Oh yeah, it's always really cool when they do that. Okay, so somehow I still got hit there. That's neat. Go. That could have gone smoother, but it could have gone worse. That's just one to practice. But I've had much worse goes of the 9 boss. Okay. What's next on the agenda? Like we've got 8-2 next? What's the aesthetic for level 8? I forget. Yeah, you fight the boss. You're better at it than I am. 8-2 is Icy World, which honestly, trying to imitate what Kai does here is going to be so difficult. Simply because he is very, very good at this. Okay. I'm still gonna try. Oh no, Piss Baby is definitely waving at us. Hello, Oki. So we just killed a clown. So, you know, things are going well. You know what happens when Surskit appears? It'd go, ah.
Ah.
Anybody who catches Surskit must immediately redeem ah. And hope that they get true ah. It's not the ah we wanted, but it's the ah we deserved. It's okay, Sage. All of us go through premature ah at some point in our lives.
If you suffer severe and prolonged premature see your family medical physician, doctor thing. My word's no good today.
That's fine. So by the way, from here, I need to get to that house in the distance. You see, there's like 3 like increasing levels of ice shelf. I need to get to the top one by the brick wall. Not the furthest one, the closer one, but still. I did not even come close. Sabs, you can just in chat. Oh. Everything lasts longer on Wednesdays. Including, but not limited to, Wednesdays. Oh, also, we're finally getting some warm weather today. It's a whole 4 degrees above zero.
What?
I mean, Celsius at least. Yes?
I've just witnessed something disturbing, but this is on my side.
Oh my lord, I did it. It's not even that difficult. Now I have the fun experience of trying not to get hit by these things. While it's fine, I get to practice.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to get that statue and not get hit by the spike walls. But yeah, in this case, the fact that the thing I'm looking for is so far down is actually a huge advantage. Because it means I can just do gentle tippy taps to get very far with Frost Fairy. Because essentially Frost Fairy has a maximum time that it can be activated, but it's only activated when you're actually pressing the button. Which means in situations like that, you can get absurd distances just by carefully tippy tapping.
Methinks I need an impact weapon against that thing.
Okay. Well, I didn't get hit, but I also missed it. Sage, I can't help you at this point. Still though, this is good. This is easier than I thought it was. Oh, also, I have very exciting news. I have crossed 1,000 TikTok followers, which means I can now put the link to my channel in my Ting Tong, which means potentially we might get more followers and viewers from TikTok. Which potentially, yes, means Hollow Knights before too long. And I mean, keep in mind, there's a lot of potentially going on. And I've already decided on my follower goal after Hollow Knight. Which is Hades Nuts.
I do like Hades.
Okay. Take this a little bit slower. There we go. And yes, I realize take this a little bit slower is not exactly the speedrunner's main thing. And here... I love how, skillful I look in that brief little skip. Even though I'm nothing of the sort. Okay. Then let's rather say Smage. that little skip there makes me look better than I am, rather than I'm not good. And here we get to abuse the fact that when you change costume, you get iframes. Which we'll abuse a few more times. Sure, I can accept that. Oh. That didn't work out perfectly, but it worked out solidly okay. What? It's not supposed to be able to fall off stage. So that was unfair. Still, I would argue possibly the easiest boss fight after World 1. You know what, Kyo? That's mostly a matter of practice. I will say this is one of the easiest games to learn to speedrun. If you're interested, a streamer called Chiron, he's currently the world record holder. He also has a video on, like, beginner's strats. And it's actually a very fun game to speedrun, partly because of how just beautifully broken it is.
It like me, for real, for real.
Except you're just beautiful. But yeah, the iframes that you get from changing costumes are absurd. It's like literally a full second. Which means in certain typically dangerous situations, you're actually invulnerable if you're just careful. No, not if you're careful. If you just swap costumes. Okay, now we're gonna head to 7-1. Okay, this is good. We've still got plenty of time in stream. And after 7-1 and 7 boss is the stage that I'm most excited for.
Aww.
Because if I can pull it off, y'all will see why I'm so excited for this. God, Kai is good. I know he practices this all the time, but it's still thoroughly impressive. Okay. I might do some slightly easier strats here. Also, what's a parry? I'm confused. Are you talking about the costume switch? Because if you call that a parry, I'm actually going to punch you through your computer, Smage.
Does it give iframes?
Yes.
I'm inclined to agree with the argument.
It doesn't parry, though. It doesn't deflect attacks in any way. It's not a parry.
Sounds like you just sound like Perry.
Parry the platypus?
Parries in general.
What? Shadow Mage. It's a parry. Shadow Mage one message later. It's not a literal parry. This is just... This skip that I'm practicing here literally might not be worth my effort. Yes, it does save me... Oh, but no. This gets me a statue I need. Don't video game parodies parries normally involve deflecting attacks.
Normally.
So the argument that it's a video game parry, therefore it doesn't have to deflect attacks, doesn't really work for me, at least.
Okay, so for the sake of argument,
It's a
are
dodge.
you familiar with Super Smash Bros. Melee?
Vaguely. I was never very good at it.
And you're aware that Yoshi is in that game?
That I am aware of.
Okay, so Yoshi's shield in Melee has very special properties. Usually shitty for Yoshi. But there's one thing that shield allows you to do, which is like, since he can't normally drop shield quickly, because like the shield's an egg and it fucks with all that shit. What he can do is, when being attacked, it allows him to quickly drop his shield and get an aerial out.
Okay, and this is where this comes from?
Well, no, but it's just like they call that technique a parry, even though the effect of the shield drop itself is not.
Who's they?
Huh? The
Who's...
Melee community.
Okay.
It's called parrying.
So
That's
this
what the
is
tech,
just a
that's what the
case.
tech is called.
This is just a case of the Melee community being wrong. I can accept that. Also, yeah, everybody hydrate, stretch, grab a snack, drink meds. It doesn't matter whose, just somebody. Anyway, so I've learned now that apparently parry doesn't mean parry. It only means parry in cases where it doesn't mean parry, which is neat.
It means parry when it's convenient for me.
That sucked. I needed that for a quick way up there. Which unfortunately means I'm gonna have to take the slightly slower, but probably more reliable route. Yeah, I'll just take this route. Today on Pig learns that words can have multiple meanings. Pig learns that words can have multiple meanings.
That's neat. Like, piss to most people would just be a form of waste expelled by the body, but for you, it's a delicious and nutritious snack.
Correct, yes. It is also worth noting we're just about finished this level. Also, given your definitions, Smage, I fully accept that is in fact a parry. Hello, Nerf. You cute. Let me just check the strategy for this guy. I think I remember it, but it's a bit fiddly if I remember. It may require a little bit of potential RNG, or it's not RNG, and you just have to stand in the right place at the right time. Which, I mean, if so, definitely the preference.
Why is this guy, like... Oh my god. This guy is, like... the stronger than, like, any boss that I've fought so far. Ah! Oh, nope, 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 nope.
Okay. Get that, which we won't use for a while. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Oh! Okay, that's neat. That's not at all what I thought was where I thought his fist was going to land. I mean, that's fine. That's what practice is for.
Ooh.
I do think a frustrating thing just about like humans in general is, dang it, I hate it that skills degrade. I wish I could just like stay as good as I was. Sage and Smage. Two
My
of the
god,
most delightful
the chess
people I know.
scene. It's Kingdom Hearts 3.
You're right. It was so obvious. Okay. I think it's then the closer one. Okay, don't get too close to him. Fine. No, Smage, it's true. You are a nerd. Honestly, the strat isn't too bad. You just have to stay towards the center, not the outside. EZ, PZ. Don't worry, the difficult strat comes soon. There we go. There we go. Yes, Mage, obviously.
What's that shield do? Oh. Oh.
God damn it.
It would not let me.
Yes, Mage. That's the point. Okay, so I am rapidly running out of Frost Fairies, which is neat.
Wait, so you have a finite amount of these?
Yeah, every time you pick up a costume, you get one version of that costume. And every time you die with wearing a costume, you lose one copy of that costume. Yes, I have one of the limited number. You don't keep them once you've found them. Oh no. You would have to recollect it.
That's Kring.
Absolutely. Provably. Anyway. I do have what I need to start 12-1. 12-1. Is it 12-1? Is it maybe 12-2? I don't know. Looks like we actually start on 12-2. Which starts relatively normal. For anybody wondering? It starts as what I would call like a vanilla speedrun. You just you go fast. But then it stops being a vanilla speedrun rather rapidly. There's a little bit of RNG here, but it shouldn't be too bad. That's what I'm aiming for. Now, if I do this right, there's actually a little bit of wiggle room if I do it right. Make sure I know where I'm landing. Okay. Chat, we're gonna try this. Thank you for the dudes, Greg.
Oh, what the hell?
Thank you, WoW. I am gonna need I'm gonna need some luck on this. But yeah, if it works, I'm gonna be so excited. And I know it's probably gonna take some practice. But and you know it's good when WoW says it's the sickest skip. WoW, is it fair to assume that that this skip has basically become standard practice? I don't know, Greg, because I'm not sure what that one thing is. If you mean the thing Sage was talking about, then I will request that we are definitely done. Oh, that was a little bit sketchy. Okay, and here it is, chat. Nope. Just mash and move around. Oh yeah, that did it! Thank you. I skipped to the wrong costume. Heck. I don't remember what the pinned message was, but there is no pinned message at present. And if the topic comes up, Greg, you have permission to delete messages and to just ask people not to. Okay, slightly up and to the side. Okay, cool. Instead of just going directly from where I was.
Oh.
Are we talking about Pan Cubano? I really like this level's music. Greg, I don't know if we're talking about the same thing either. But you're still a mod who I trust. Slightly missed the timing there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I feel like I'm falling way too fast. Also, chat. Remember how I talked about going out of bounds? It's hereabouts, isn't it? Oh, it's dropping down there. Now let me just check the steps after this. Because I dropped down there. Weirdly, it doesn't look that tough from this point. Yeah, I do know there are, like, slightly more glitchy things. And this doesn't feel like the right spot to be in. This feels like I fell where I shouldn't have. Although, to be fair, that's partly because I'm entirely where I shouldn't be. Oh lordy, where am I? Oh. Yeah, I've definitely felt it. And oh no, that's awful. The camera can see where I want to be. This is fine. I need to practice. Two more glitchy corners after the first one. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, look, as I said, this is just practice, but this is the part of the run I'm especially excited for. This and the World 10 skips, I think 10-2 it is. The one where you use the mouse and elastomer string to just fuck up the level. Very exciting for me. I will look up the safety strats if I can't get this. But I do want to practice this. Also, given that you're here, I'm glad that your drive was safe. I mean, that's all anybody can ask for, isn't it? Didn't die. I'm gonna take it a bit slower here. Come on. Oh! Saw myself move just a fraction more. There we go. Think that should be it. Yep. Go. Okay, so the mashing is about speed, not about distance. Okay, that does make me feel much better. I assumed it was a distance thing, like with Frost Fairy. Oh, okay, so it's actually safer to do it. I mean, that kind of makes sense. The speedrunning thing is, let's be faster, not safer. Okay, so I fall down the side there. It's pretty, Sage. You know, something in the game had to be. Okay, so drop down there. Oh, I did not turn around. Okay. So are you, Sage. So, you know, by gutting me, you kind of got yourself. Okay, okay. I don't know why that works, but apparently in that specific spot, there must be just like some weird collision that you can keep double jumping all the way up that corner. Okay, and then we double jump across there. And then we just very carefully mash. It actually doesn't even look like the craziest Frost Fairy mash.
Nice Stitch.
It's Stitch? And by the way, chat, that's the end of the level. We just glitched through the whole fucking thing. And I mashed too vigorously. That's fine. More practice for me. Okay, so the safety strat would not involve the Frost Fairy mashing. I must look up that safety strat. Because literally my aim for this speedrun is sub 2 hours, which I realize doing strats like this, aiming for sub 2 hours, is is overkill. But what, I don't know. You know what? No, I don't need to justify it. I enjoy speedrunning this game, so I enjoy finding new fun ways to do that. Regardless of the time I'm aiming for, this is a fun game to speedrun. And I know I'm in good company for saying that. Okay, I'll just look around and find the higher platforms you mentioned. Oh! Ho, ho! Hey there, almost fucking up. Hey there, fucking up. I don't want to lose my last Frost Fairy and have to go back to 8 to get it. That's true, Sage. In fact, as this game proves, sometimes the less perfect it is, the more enjoyable it is. The first speedrun I tried to learn was Hyperlight Drifter, which I really enjoyed. The problem is, I'm actually pretty solid at the movement in that game. I am so not good at the combat, which means that I can have a really good run, and then the final boss takes me like 20 minutes. Okay, but the door's already open, so I'm just gonna go through the door. There we go. Vaguely. Oh, I'm facing the other direction of where I thought I was facing. Neat. Wow, that is an incredibly helpful thing to offer. For those who weren't here in my last stream, WoW is another Balan Wonderworld speedrunner. For a while was the world record holder, and has been incredibly helpful. Okay, I somehow kept falling. I just missed something completely. Which, you know, this is what practice is for. But yeah, genuinely, because this is, this wasn't a game I initially planned on speedrunning. I initially played it, I initially streamed it just for shits and giggles. And then when I just decided to look up a speedrun. And when I saw things like this, my brain just short-circuited and I knew I needed to try them eventually. And here we are. I'm sorry, Smage. What are the long-term consequences of the scary lab killing you? I mean, other than my good friend and maybe one day lover Shadow Mage being dead. Well, that's not good. Shadow Mage definitely doesn't deserve emotional trauma. Oh. Not sure where I am. But I probably don't want to be exactly where I am. Sure, thanks, WoW. But yeah, as I said, this was the thing that made me want to speedrun this game. Also, the controller vibrates when using the flower in a way that convinces me that that all the buoyancy here is created by farting. Like, nothing I'm seeing there should cause that level of vibration. Go. Okay, so it's not up there.
I was trying to figure out what vibes this place gave me, and it's Sector 5 from Code Lyoko.
I never watched enough Code Lyoko to know where or what that is. Wait, sorry, this is very important. I need to try to catch Slowpoke.
The boy?
Damn it.
Oh.
It's in the panel under stream stealth. You got a Cyndaquil. Neat. And now I'm mostly just looking for a nice higher spot to get to.
Slowbro is the boy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, why did the wall open? Like, what did I do?
Because you wished it so.
By the way, do you see that little gold speck in the distance? Yeah, that's another statue. Which makes me wonder how insane you have to be to do 100% speedrun with it. Because there are ones. Does the wall just open and close sporadically?
Sage, I have a shiny Slowbro that's just named Friend. I got him!
Nice, Nerf. Does this just open and close periodically? Because that's what it feels like. Oh.
It was meant to be.
That's not the one. Ooh, ooh, that got me nice and high out. Now that not meant... Why am I lower down than I started? God damn it. I thought that got me higher, but instead it got me lower. Gosh dang it, I think this is where I started. It is. Oh. That was a solid wall, and it really doesn't look like it. Like, you can't land there. Okay. No. Fine. I'll keep practicing. And it sounds like WoW is probably busy recording the safety strat, so with their very kind help, I will be able to practice that. But so long, I just need to practice getting there. Which, honestly, once you glitch out, is not too bad. And even the glitching out is not too bad.
I just experienced what I think is probably the coolest like segment that I've seen in this game so far.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What happened?
It would be Elden Ring spoilers.
Oh, okay. Oh, oh. Oh no, chat. Chat, I fell.
But you know how you were saying that the game has like a pleasantly spooky aura or something
Yeah.
around that line? That it really capitalized on that.
Oh, neat. I'm genuinely very glad that you all are finding this comfy. Because, you know what? I enjoy speedrunning this game. I just do. Yeah, the thing to do now is to drop down here that. Go. Stealth does have a fantastic voice.
Says you.
Also says Nerf. Yeah, I do think the mindset and headspace of we get to fuck up and it doesn't matter is genuinely very useful. See, Shadow Mage also likes your voice. Okay, so that's not the glitchy corner. Stealth does have a very good voice. He won't admit it. Partly because Stealth has some self-esteem issues, which, like, I fully vibe with. But Stealth is wonderful. I like spending time with him.
I appreciate that. Also, I've heard my voice on like recordings and stuff. I don't think it's good. It's not. I don't think it's not really a self-esteem thing. I just don't think it's.
That, I will tell you, Stealth, is a every human being thing. Nobody thinks their voice sounds good when recorded. You just have to accept when other people tell you. Yeah. I don't like my voice. I don't think my voice is soothing or pleasant. I think it's high-pitched and nasally. But people like it.
No.
And I've grown to accept that. I do like being able to glitch around in this level.
I also like Pig's accent.
That I very much appreciate. As someone who kind of has a nowhere accent, it's a very kind thing to hear. Oh my god, Sage, that is the most specifically sweet compliment anybody has ever given me. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh, I'm so early to this video. I mean, obviously. But there isn't even a thumbnail yet.
You ever just not have a thumbnail?
I do. I like it. Honestly, thumbs are overrated, so their nails especially are just unnecessary. Okay, so you hop up there, you flower there. Drop down carefully. You Frost Fairy underneath. So very straightforward. I'm sorry, Frost Fairy can just fucking run up the wall? That's even cooler. I just have to try that in order to see it. Okay, once we get up there. Okay, hop across. across there. And that's another glitchy corner? Oh, that's a lot of nice height to get. I'm sorry, you just keep going? Oh. Chat, if I can pull this off, even though it's slower, I almost like it more because it's just so broken. Oh.
Broken.
And there's another one. That's beautiful.
Another one.
Yeah, so even though this is slower, I think I want to use it just because it's hilarious that this is a thing in the game. Oh. Thank you for gracing us with this information. Okay. Let me go back and just watch those again. I mean, also, chat, you get maybe the best music in this game, which is the combat music. That corner is just completely busted. I wasn't actually... I didn't have the volume up, unfortunately. But I can just watch you doing it. Yes, that is a thing I like about the speedrunning community that Sage points out. People will just, like, go out of their way to record something to help a new speedrunner. It's a really fantastic aspect of the community. So anyway, we're actually back over here. And then you'll see that corner there. Okay, so that's fine. So this is a thing you can do with Frost Fairy, apparently. Which is just absurd. You have to hold jump. But watch, chat. It's not even a corner anymore.
There she goes.
Oh, that's so good. And then if I remember that one as well. Oh, it's so silly. Yeah, because these blocks are at a slightly weird angle. You just... It's amazing.
You're amazing.
No, you. No, I didn't. So, we could try it from here. But it looks like it... it wasn't that corner. Is it this corner? Yep! Lets us get up there, and then we can just flower our way across. Which is just so much safer. Nobody caught that Pokemon? But why not? Wow, that was incredibly helpful and also in a very glitchy level, my absolute favorite glitch. Just keep running up that wall. It'll be fine. Oh, that was very good. Just for practice, I'm also going to bookmark that. Who's got a key item?
No, I picked up something that I was certain was a key item, but it wasn't. Oh, ew.
I can't believe you would say that to me.
It's not directed at you.
Well, how was I supposed to know that?
Context.
That's valid. Okay, let's see what costumes we need for 10-2. Oh, yes. Okay. So we'll have time to also practice the other level I'm super excited about. Yeah, that's a very good idea. Hello, Max! Yes, I'm practicing speediness. Okay. Now, this is also a level that I'm very excited about. This has got some fun little things. Oh, okay. 10-1, my beloved. That's good to know. Oh, there are more glitchy corners. I'm so excited. I cannot express to you how much I love how broken this game is. I'm going entirely.
You're about to lose control and you think you like it?
I do. And then chat, we finally get to use costumes we got a long time ago and never used. The mouse and elastomer string.
The what?
Wait, is it this paintbrush? Oh! That cannot be the intended way up there. I don't even know where that takes you, but that's just so funny. Oh. Let me just explore that, because honestly, if that could be a safety statue. Oh good, I'm behind the statue, the mirror. Where is this? This is a spot I've never been, which is neat. Dang it, there's no statue here? Oh, there's a costume in there. But I know all the costumes I need, so okay. So I won't be doing that. This is probably the level I've practiced the least. Even when I was doing it. Even when I was practicing before. So let me just see how we start. Okay, it starts out straightforward enough. Okay. And then we get to our first glitchy door, which is neat. Yeah, the doors I'm gonna have to practice. And here's something which seems way sketchier than it is. There's actually an invisible platform there. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. No. Not first time. Oh, I have to jump to reset. Okay. There we go. You become as Mouse and go get as close to the door as possible, and then get big again, and you can glitch through the doors. It's so cool.
You're so cool.
No, you. Like, I recognize it's completely unintentional. Nobody wanted the game to be this when they were designing and developing it. But I think you end up with a better product because it's fucked up.
Yeah, sometimes it'd be that way.
Like, the competent version of Balan Wonderworld is really boring. Now, I'm not saying there isn't a good version of Balan Wonderworld, potentially, but I feel like this version is better than a just competent version.
Yep. Platformers allowing for creativity is a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, dang it, I fell. Where's... I don't think I even should have come all this way up here. Nope. I should. Go. And next statue I need. I did not even see the checkpoint. I'm very lazy with checkpoints. Which is bad for practice. I recognize that. Let me... Oh god. I lost track of where the start of the level was. There we go. So yeah, then I would run up here. Get that statue. EZ, PZ.
Yeah.
Here. Get that statue. And then, if I remember correctly, I'm quite close to... The cubes don't hurt you, they just... Oh! I assumed the cubes were gonna hurt me. On account of, you know, every other platformer I've ever played. Okay. Time to be poggers, chat. Is that what the kids are saying these days?
They do, in fact, say foggers every now and again.
Okay, I got where I need to be. Oh, I fell. Okay, I was too far.
Batman jump.
This is fine. This is practice.
Yeah. Practice makes marginally better.
Practice makes competent. Okay, so now the aim is to get close to there as possible. And then elastomer string through the roof! Oh! Look at this, chat! Look where I am! And yeah, this is going to take a lot of practice. But I will say, the clip is not too difficult. Okay. Where to next? Okay, we hop over there. Okay. Let's see how much of that I can pull off. Yeah, I did see that, so that is going to be a bit of an issue. But again, what practice is for. Okay, let's just go back a little bit. From the wall. Oh, okay. So this is just Dark Souls at this point. We have to go through the fog gate. Yeah. So yeah, chat, that's a fog gate, and we have to go through it. Okay. That's fine. I missed. Sage, that right there is a hell of a sentence. No, I don't... Get lost. I don't want to feed you. Go along the wall and save some Frost Fairy for.
Pig out here being a neglectful father because speed. Gotta go fast.
Yeah. I'm speedrunning fatherhood. So there would be a statue over here.
Setting a PB for going out for cigarettes.
Along here. Oh, I fell, chat. I'm the worst streamer.
No.
You're right, I'm not ninja.
There are worse streamers than Ninja.
I know. But isn't hating Ninja the meme at this point?
Is it?
How do I keep falling through that?
Oh shit, I would've wanted to catch a Shroomish. Fuck! It would've been perfect for my team too.
How did I fall so far? How did I fall so far? Okay, so...
You running that Spore Focus Punch, Max? The full cheese?
The full cheese was my nickname in college.
Yeah, like, Spore Puff is like 100% more effective, but not as cheesy.
How do I keep falling off there? Gotta figure out the spacing for it.
I live for the cheese.
That was also my nickname in college. Go. Okay, getting through there is not that difficult, fortunately. Thank you, Sage, for recording my true feelings. I genuinely love this because so many of these are just like default.png. Okay, I see the spot. I'm probably not going to do too much more today because I'm coming up on 3 hours. But this has been really good practice, to be honest. A lot of these tricks are pretty tough, at least the first time. And with some practice, I'm nailing a lot of them reliably. Also, with some very kind help.
Well, it was really cool. Oh, no.
You're really cool. Got him. Come back here. Grab this statue. Here. This statue.
Hey, I got through that section without having to use the flasks.
That's better.
This seems like a trap.
There we go. It's a pretty consistent trick once you get up on the paint. Ew. No, I am not going to your Discord Pokemon community game, thanks. Oh! I am not where I'm supposed to be, but I'm certainly somewhere. Papa, help. Papa, help. Okay, this is fine.
This is fine.
The thing is, it really was. Okay, and let's check how we finish this off.
Okie dokie.
Okay, in chat. Okay, so not too much left to this level. To get there, and then from there we go. Damn it! Camera kind of frunked me up there. No, Google, you got it right the first time. Not pranked, frunked. No, not drunked, frunked. Frunked like fucked, but not as coarse. Frunked up. You can do it, Google. I saw you write it correctly. For anybody who can only read this and can't hear me, that's Frunck. Frunk. By the way, even on practice, I'm collecting that phantom statue because it's one that historically I have forgotten about. And it almost fucked up my last speed run. So I'm just going to make the effort to remember it. Go.
Go.
Collect that. And then... Fuck! Just not getting the height on that. Let me check if Kai's doing anything weird or if I'm just being silly. Because once you get up there, it looks to be pretty straightforward. Also, I don't know why Balan has frozen on this screen, but whatever, we're back. Oh no, I focused on that again. Okay, so yeah. We mouse, we statue, we fairy. There. Yeah, it's just a couple of pirouettes, I'm just not doing it quite right. No. I know why Balan would freeze. It's just... It's one of these things. Balan is a grab bag of glitches. And so it's always very interesting. It's always very interesting to see which glitch you're going to get on a particular day. Also, how dare you, Max? Yeah, I got real hard. Look, this isn't ideal, but this is exactly what I need to practice, so I can live with this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call stream after one more attempt. $15 doggos out of 10.
That's a lot.
It's many doggo. And up here. So again. Yeah, that's actually a really easy glitch to pull off. Go. This whole segment is actually really not that bad to pull off. Okay, that one's at least not punishing if you fail. Gotta be higher up. Okay. Can I stand on the picture frame? I can't. I was thinking that could help me. Okay. Okay. I gotta practice that. But yeah, so that's where I'm going to end stream. Thank you all very much for joining me. Yeah, I'll just let the Pokemon game finish up. But yeah, thank you so much. I have learned a lot. I've practiced a lot. Yeah, Max, I'm doing it. Don't worry. You can catch Lefant. But yeah, thank you all very much. I'm really enjoying the practice, as I said. Let's see who's live and raidable. If Twitch would ever load, that would be magnificent. Anytime, Twitch. You can just you can take your time.
No.
Ooh, I might raid Lime. I might raid Chair. I haven't had the chance to raid Chair in a long time. Well, Max, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, let's hit the old chairman with some love. Yeah, thank you all very much for joining me. I will be streaming again on Wednesday, 5:30 Eastern time, continuing with my practice. Wednesday, I should be able to finish up the last of the tricks, and then get down to seeing how fast I can do some of them and just practicing some of the more difficult ones. I'm hoping either Friday or Sunday next week to do a full practice run. But yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful evening, whatever time zone you're in. Although, becoming afternoon at this time. Evenings are getting brighter, which is very nice. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful time. I will catch you on my next stream. And yeah, I will see you all around. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.
Bye.
I'm also gonna dip stealth.